Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your February predictions. This video is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Risings. So if any of your big three or any other sign, check those out as well so you can get the full picture of your February. So before we get started with the February predictions, we will actually shuffle the tarot cards to find out about January, to see what kind of energy you're coming out of. And hopefully this is going to resonate with you. I'm saying hopefully, because saying check out your sun, moon, and rising is one thing, but those messages resonating is another thing. You know, sometimes all three of them resonate, sometimes only one of the three. So this could be a good sign that this video is for you. So, dear spirit guides, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, what was their January like? Wait a second, I feel I have to show. Okay. What was, okay. Ooh, we have a tower. You had a tower moment. What else happened? Okay. But you did well. Are you going to? No way. Let's see what cards are coming out, okay? Be a bit patient, please. Okay, what else is happening? Oh no, what else happened to or for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising in January? Is that all? Interesting. There's no other message coming out, but fine. Fine. I'm saying interesting because other groups had so many tarot cards, and I thought we would only talk about January for a couple of minutes, but apparently it was way more important than I thought. But I mean, it makes sense because this is the energy you're taking, you're still having with you some way, somehow. You took it from January and you brought it into February, and it's still lingering around. So we had a tower moment. Tower moments, I mean, if I look at that card, I get Vietnam flashbacks. I'm sorry that I phrased it that way. You know what? No, I'm not sorry, but because you know what that phrase means. I had tower moments in my life where my life just wasn't my life anymore. But for you, it doesn't feel like it was that severe because it was more like a tower moment where you had to realize who your real friends are, who are good for you, because you have the high priestess, and the high priestess has a lot of self-respect, knows exactly what she wants. Okay, like this is, I mean, we also have queen cards, but this is like a queen, you know, and a high priestess is actually more a bit, yeah, kind of more than a queen. But look, you understand what I mean. So you understand your self-worth, Cancer. Good on you, good for you. And you understood that the people you were with were probably not good enough, and a new circle is what you need. And I think you also entered a new circle, and because we have the three, I wanted to say two, no, the Three of Cups showing up after the High Priestess card. By the way, I just checked out if I really connected my microphone because that happened before. That's just what I did when I looked down. Okay, so the Three of Cups showed up after the High Priestess card, and it seems like you already entered a new friendship group or you're about to do so, because as you can see, this is a card of celebration. It's a card of celebration, like you are it's like you're having a drink, you're drinking on, toasting on something that you accomplished. And how is it possible to accomplish something together by being a team? It doesn't have to mean that you are literally having a team you work on, with which you work on projects, or your work colleagues could be the case, but doesn't have to be. What I mean is a team is of people who are equal. And this is the important thing. A high priestess needs other high priestesses in order to have a fulfilling friendship. Okay, you cannot be with some lousy douche. No, you have to be with other high priestesses. So this is the kind of tower moment you experienced in January, maybe even earlier. We have 333 on the clock, maybe even earlier than that. But it was energy that was in January, and it's also hanging out with you. That's how I'm going to phrase it now, in February. And this is actually something very positive. I mean, not every zodiac sign so far, I recorded so far, got a message like this. So next we're going to check out the Spirit Animal Oracle card decks, because I want to see what you or who you are going to become in February, or this could be a long-term thing. So maybe you start working on this in February and you're going to achieve it later on, but you will see what I mean once the card shows up. So dear spirit guides for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, which spirit animal card is representing them or going to represent them by the end of February? Puffin partnership. I mean, guys, we just had the Three of Cups. Okay. By the way, I don't always take the card on the bottom of the deck when I shuffle. This time I didn't, but you have the Lovers on the bottom of the tarot cards, and now you have partnership with your spirit animal. Okay, Cancer. Okay, so let's see what the card says. It says, accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. To me, this feels like let your community nourish. Feel confident about being you. Yeah, feel confident about being you. It feels like you being with the wrong people made you not confident in being you, because you had to be different in order to fit in. But you decided, no, I don't want to fit in with those people. I want to be with my people. And that's the High Priestesses. Okay. So this is your spirit animal card. And now let's see with the tea leaves, what is going to happen in February. So spirit guides for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is going to happen in February? We have an astral house of happiness. I mean, guys, what's going on? You have the happiness. Okay, what else do we have? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising in February. The spirit guides want me to use other oracle cards as well. You have older man dealings or relationship with an older man. Maybe this is the relationship situation. Could be, doesn't have to be. But if you are interested in older men, then that's for you. Any other messages? Look, none of these cards feel like they are actually a message for you, because your spirit guides want me to use another oracle card deck, which was not the case for the other zodiac signs so far. I'm not done with all of them yet, but we are checking out the, what is it called? The oracle for witchcraft, for spells and witchcraft. Okay, dear spirit guides, what do you have to tell Cancer? No, it's this one. Transformation. You are transforming. And of course, if your circle is transforming, probably because you are also transforming and finding yourself. This card speaks of finding yourself. Maybe because we had the Tower card. I haven't talked about the Tower card enough. Tower moments are actually quite severe. So maybe you actually had to spend some time on your own by yourself in order to find yourself. But I feel like being surrounded by the right people also made it possible for you to find yourself. And do you see in this card that there's a butterfly? And you also got the butterfly here for transformation. Okay, I think that's what was most important for you. Your reading feels so different if you're drawn to another oracle card deck, which we are going to use. And I have a different kind of question that once again was not the case for any other zodiac sign so far. We are using the, I forgot the exact name, Woodland Wardens oracle cards. Okay, we're going to use these and ask your spirit guides what are some personality traits or some skills that Cancer has, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. What are some skills that they have? Nourishment. You had that same thing for your spirit animal. It also spoke of nourishment. Wait, let me see. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So this card says that you let your community nourish and protect you. And this one says, or your spirit guides say, that you have a talent of nourishment, or let's say not talent, but it's just you. It's just you, which makes a lot of sense for Cancers, by the way. And it's like a give and take. Okay, you can give nourishment to your community, but you can also receive. Okay, you can also receive, and it feels like you know this because the group I had before, the zodiac sign I recorded before, needed a lot of reassurance, but not you, Cancer. It feels like you really know. Oh, we also have the card of intelligence. Hello. I really like you probably think why did you say it this way? I really love intelligence. You know why? Because I am a Gemini rising, so that's an air sign, and air signs really love, especially Geminis, they really love intelligence, you know? Okay, anything else we have for Cancer? Anything else you want to tell Cancer spirit guides? Maybe not. No, no other card is coming out. It's interesting that I felt drawn to these other oracle cards and that I also had a question on my mind, which I thought wouldn't be the case, before I had no idea that this would come up for Cancers. I don't feel so drawn to the tea leaves for you. Maybe this bunch. You know what? Let's try one more time. Are there any other messages here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising for February? Okay, we have the Vulture card. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Maybe you do need some reassurance. Maybe you do. Or you know what? It makes sense because you know what? Okay, now there's a picture in my mind. And you also have the bull card. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. It feels like the people you left behind because you understood that you are a high priestess are trying to come for you some way, somehow, which doesn't have to mean like physically coming for you, but maybe it's like, oh, Cancer, do you feel like you're better now? And don't let that slide. Don't let it slide. And I'm not saying insult them or punch them in the face. I'm not saying that. You can answer those things gracefully. And by doing so, you can make people shut the F up, you know? So don't back down. Any other messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising? It feels like this is the shortest reading just because it's so on point. Like we know, we already got everything that we need to know. So maybe I shouldn't force more messages. You have the Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. And this is exactly the energy I have been feeling this entire time while reading your cards. Because reading cards is one thing and reading energy is another thing. And I'm reading your energy this whole time. I mean, I don't feel, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Because I was thinking of another card And I didn't remember exactly which one it was, but I knew it was a bird. And there you have it, the turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. This is what I was thinking of when I said maybe those people you left behind are now coming back and they are like, oh, Cancer, do you think you're better than us? Or maybe they are gossiping, talking behind your back and whatnot. Okay, stand up for yourself, Cancer. You got this. You can do this for sure. So I'm going to shuffle the other bunch of oracle cards that I have, and we'll see what comes out here. And then we will go straight to the love messages. And then it's already done. I mean, I have a few groups, or I think most of the groups, took me about 40 minutes. For you, I hope you don't feel like you are deprived of messages or something. No, it's not like that, Cancer. But I mean, if the messages are here, they're here. Okay, any other things? Ooh, you have the dog, protection from a powerful friend. Very nice. Okay, very nice. So meaning you're not fighting on your own. You're not fighting on your own. You have a team now. See, you had the partnership card, the Three of Cups, and the Lovers. You're not by yourself, okay? Like not at all. Anything else for Cancer? I mean, you are going to have the time of your life because we have the 4-leaf clover. Okay, time of your life, maybe if you're a party person, then this wouldn't be so much the time of your life, but it's a very, it's like an easy time, you know? And how often can we say these things about our lives? How often does this actually happen that we have an easy period in our life? You know, a lot of people say this about their childhood, unfortunately cannot relate. But and those people who say this about their childhood also say that later on it's not the case anymore. But you are going to have a good time actually. And it's a 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. It stands for great good fortune. As I said, I don't feel drawn to anything else. I don't even feel drawn to the love cards, to be honest with you, but I did it for every group. So I'm doing it for you as well. Just so you know, Cancer, of course, because of Valentine's Day, I'm going to do a love reading. So stay tuned for that because now we are only going to take out a couple of cards and see what the messages are. But when it comes to in-depth messages, check out my February reading that's going to come. Okay, it's not on my channel yet. It's going to come because I want to get a little bit closer to Valentine's Day to actually get into the energy of Valentine's Day, you know? So for the single ones, we will also shuffle some cards for the taken ones. But for the singles, I'm going to shuffle the Romance Angel Oracle cards and see what will come up. So dear spirit guides, for my single Cancers, I just had a vision. I had a vision of the show Succession. Do you watch Succession? Do you like the show? Is there a character who you like? Because I don't know exactly what the message is, but the main figure, his name is Candle. His face showed up. I don't know if you feel attracted to him or something. It could mean that this is how your person is going to look like, or if you feel attracted to his personality. Oh, of course. Oh, of course. Okay. You have the love yourself first. But I feel like that's not an issue for you so much, Cancer. But it's like, and basically, your spirit guides are saying take a bit more time. Take a bit more time to yourself. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And self-respect you have if you are a high priestess who knew exactly when to leave a crowd of people that is not meant for you. Saying a crowd of people, probably just a group of people, a couple of people, I don't know. Release your ex. The spirit guides want you to release your ex. Whatever has happened, happened. Whatever you experience is over and done. Now we want to make space for new people, new experiences, okay? For new stuff. You have to make space. Think of your closet. If it is full of clothes you're not even wearing. You cannot complain about, I don't have anything to wear. Yes, of course you don't have anything to wear because you're not making space for new stuff. The same goes for exes, okay? The time has come to clear your energy. And it's actually a very good message that's on the card. The time has come to clear your energy because it feels like you are on a very high level already, thinking of your January energy. But sometimes we forget that even though we are in a transformation, transition state, don't forget you had the transformation card, that instead of only looking forward, we also have to remember where we are coming from and where we are right now. And if we don't want that to affect us anymore, we have to cleanse our energy. You are a water sign, Cancer. Water is going to help you a lot. Okay? If it's not an actual lake or sea, then it's a bathtub, okay? Take a shower. If you don't have a bathtub, take a shower. It's something that I do often, and sometimes I do it unconsciously or unplanned. It's not planned. It just happens suddenly that I'm taking a shower and then I start praying. Okay? I start praying. We had the unrequited love card. It did not come out, but it did show up for me to see twice now. So I am going to show it to you, the unrequited love. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It's either talking about your ex because we just had the ex card, or or it's talking about a new flirt, someone who you went on a couple of dates with, a situationship. It's just not enough. Like, why waste your time and energy? It's not enough in the sense of romance, but it's also, it's fun, but it's also not fun enough in order to spend your time with that person. Okay, so just let them go. Okay, and now for the taken ones. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, what is a message for my taken Cancers? Can we please have a message? Taken, Sun, Moon, Risings. Okay. It's this card right here. It looks very Valentine's-y to me. And this is the text I show you in the screen, but on the screen, but I'm going to read it out to you. So it says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. If you actually have a decision to make, if you actually have a choice to make, then this should resonate with you. If not, it's a bit too vague, my dear spirit guide. So please give us another message. I felt like someone here said something like, yeah, thanks. Because someone listening to this really thinks that it was too vague. Okay, we also have this card right here. And it stands for playfulness. Let's see what the text says. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. Love is the greatest healer. Okay, my dear Cancers, this was your February prediction. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this message resonated with you. Keep in mind, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So check out your other signs as well. And if you want to check out more videos, you can do so. Of course, you're welcome to do so. And don't forget the love reading that's about to come. Subscribe to my channel so you're not going to miss it. Goodbye.